Right then. Right then. Atlas path. Visit the Atlas interface. Can't remember what I needed. I need to make suspension. This one I just got some. Come on. Go and buy another one. I've got enough money, but I haven't. Thinking about it. Oh, I have. Yeah, hello. Yeah. Hello, Nimrod. I'm just playing through normal. One, I think there's one. Right, bloody expensive. I'll finish it on normal as quickly as possible. Now I need... Thamium. I'm not buying Thamium when I can go and get it from the planets. Undiscovered. Let's have a look. Right, we've got here. Oh, for a minute I thought it was a barren planet, which would have been handy. Right then. Plutonium. Thamium. Am I liking the update? Not very much. I think they've added complication for the sake of complication. Doesn't add anything to the game, just complicates the game unnecessarily. There's a perfect example. There's a perfect example of it. I had to remove rust just so I can open the goddamn box and get something out of it. Ridiculous. Ryan, hello! How are you, man? Oh no, I've got this thing after me still. The atmosphere seems to have changed as well. It doesn't feel like No Man's Sky anymore. Star map is like a spreadsheet for bods who like numbers. And multiplayer is going to be an intrusive addition that's going to ruin the experience for any single player game. Any single player fan. So my objective is to get as far away from people as possible. That will be my first priority. Maybe go through 3 or 4 centres to get into a corner of the universe where there are no people. That'll be my main objective. Before it was to seek out civilizations, to seek out planets. Now it's to escape civilizations to escape planets. That's one of the big changes for me. And when I start my other series, I will be calling it In Search of No Man's Sky. Let's have a look. But I'm just playing this game that's not No Man's Sky and coming to terms with it. Just see if I can enjoy this game that's not No Man's Sky. Might get used to it. But removing box rust from boxes so you can open them. Having to find resource to open crashed tech in order to get nanites. Having to replenish your farm trays. Oh my god. What are they even thinking? What are they even thinking? And why that pulse engine thing looks like some sort of separate thing, I don't know. It's weird. Like an afterthought. I don't even know if... I don't even... Now, is that where I'm supposed to go? No, that's not the same. Oh, there we go. Go here. I can't fake enthusiasm, that's the problem, Nimrod. Not like some people can. I wish I'd just loaded in an old save as well. Those people who loaded in old saves were like, had like 300 odd views. 300 odd people watch it. Because they could show everybody the content immediately. The launch was a depressing day for me. It just showed me that I want it and I want it now crowd. And it just, not only did the game let me down, but the community did. That's how I felt on day one. Right then, what we got now? Why am I... Wait a minute, is this... Alright, we've got that. We've got this crash ship. Let's have a look. So I'm going to make some room somewhere. Wasting. Why? Just why? Why? For 14 nanites. Resources. Having to waste resources for 14 goddamn nanites. Jesus Christ. See, this makes sense if it's part of the quest. That makes part of the sense because it's part of the quest. All the other doesn't. Boxes should still just open like boxes used to. Absolutely no reason for that, other than to slow the game down and make it look like it's longer than it is. In order to justify the 30-hour plus claim of story added. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like they've overcomplicated things to slow it down and no other reason. So they can keep with the claim of 30 plus hours for the campaign. I mean, I might get used to it. It just feels so alien to me. It doesn't feel like No Man's Sky anymore. I'm going to try to get used to it as a different game. I'm not going to see it as No Man's Sky anymore. Because yeah, the music and the planets look very similar, and you can't mistake the same animals and the same AI problems and the same geekiness from them. But the feeling, I'm trying to get used to it, because it's not No Man's Sky anymore. They've catered to those people who complained, basically. People complained they wanted to be able to do this and they wanted to do that. I wanted everything to be easier. And now you can call your ship from anywhere. Now freighters can warp. Exactly what the community wanted. So disappointed in Hello Games. So disappointed. The only reason I wanted that is because they found 5 a bit too hard. But they catered to them. They catered to them. They'll be wanting escalators next. I want an escalator to the next galaxy. I just want to get on, tap it immediately. Rightio, we're on it. It's not No Man's Sky anymore. I played No Man's Sky for 1,000 hours. Couldn't put it down. I played this game for 10 minutes and immediately want to put it down. Clearly it's not No Man's Sky anymore. Otherwise I'd still feel the same way, wouldn't I? It's the feeling of it. Everything looks like No Man's Sky until you get into the galactic map, and then you realise. And you realise it's not, you know? Until you go to open containers, then you realise, oh my goodness me. They've overcomplicated it. But enough of that. I'm playing it as if it's a new game. And hopefully... Oh, I need more. Like I said, maybe I'll like this new game. See if I can like it anyway. Bearing in mind that everything I do is dependent upon this game. All my ideas I've got that I worked out and built on are dependent on this game. But they're dependent on this game making me laugh. This game is the game that inspired me to start a channel. I just can't. How am I supposed to be? How am I supposed to have a joke and a laugh and be humorous like I normally am when I'm not enjoying it? When it doesn't. When I'm not feeling like I'm playing the same game, I don't see the humour anymore. I'm seeing the same animals, which is the biggest disappointment of the update so far. That to me is the biggest disappointment. They haven't done any work whatsoever on the animals. Nothing on the AI, nothing on the animations, nothing on the sound effects, and nothing on the way they look. Nothing. That to me is the biggest disappointment of them all, because that's the biggest thing that explorers and people were complaining they want to see. Those who moaned have got the galactic map they wanted. Like I said, the well, I don't know about ugly and it's not the planets I've got an issue with. Planets are not what I've got an issue with at all. I'll let that go back up. Yeah. It's the overcomplication. It's the fact they've catered to the crowd that complain the most. Yeah, I don't want to read you because I'm probably dying. As I'm talking to you, which is another stupid thing about this game. It's a set of mysterious coordinates from an unknown source. I followed the signal and found the wreckage of an abandoned starship. There was little to be gained from the wreck, but the distress beacon contained the hailing frequency labelled Artemis. There is nothing for it but to continue exploring. Search for clues for Artemis. Right then, let's go. I don't like why they changed that as well. Why on earth would I want that to shake in front of me, annoyingly? It's outside it. Is something wrong with... Identify yourself. Tell the stranger that I can hear them. There is a moment's pause. The only sound I hear is a background kiss of cosmic radiation. hiss of cosmic radiation. You found me, there's so little light. I thought I'd never hear another soul again, I really did. How did you find my voice? I told a stranger about the abandoned starship wreck, and how I found their communicator ID in the distress beacon. It's outside, but I think I'm safe. There were 16 of them, they look just like... Ask where they are. Fear and confusion dance within the eyes of the stranger. Fear and confusion dance within the eyes of the stranger. I thought you got a decent writer. After a few moments of silence, they dance. Fear and confusion don't dance. They might tussle. After a few moments of silence, they turn to me, exploring. You don't know who you are, do you? Lie to me, it lied to all of. The sound cuts out, but their face lingers on. Silent, before it too fades into nothingness. Artemis needs to help. I need to find a way to boost the signal. Right. New mission. Is that here? Right, where is it? There it is. There she blows. I've been on there already. No, undiscovered. Let's go. Like I say, I'm giving it a chance. I'm giving it a chance. I'm not completely giving up on it yet. I felt like it yesterday, to be honest. But I won't be the only one and the last person to say this. I'm just the first, as always. I always am. Because I always am. I have people on Gaff disagreeing with me, then a week or so later, I see all the threads turning up, saying exactly what I said. It's because there's a grieving period. There's a grieving period with people. There's no point in that grieving period. What is, you know. I am disappointed. I'm disappointed in what I consider my second favourite game of all time. A game that I've put 1,000 hours in. War is coming, guys. Blue fizz. Oh, you're not talking about... Do we need that, really? Don't need. That's what the papers are telling you, like I keep telling you. Don't believe anything the papers tell you. Is that a landing place? I don't like the way it stops and starts, for goodness sake. They need to change that back. I want the momentum still there. Right, have we got... Somebody said you can find things in... Does anybody know about that? Somebody said you can find things in caves. I do like the improved textures in caves. But they need to remove all the junk. Too much junk in caves. There's too much junk everywhere in general. What they've done as well, because they've gone for higher resolution textures, it makes the planets look a little bit... At a distance, it makes them look quite bland. Cody, hello. Hello. So you can find glyphs. Cody, can you? Blue Fizz. Hate that we are unable to see other people's full bodies. I don't. I hate the fact that we can see people there at all. It's not what they promised this game was going to be. What is this all about then? Quite nice. I wonder if you can use them bits for your shit. This is quite nice. This is a nice, interesting building. This is cool. But look how flat those textures look. I have to go up again, do I? Mark Graves, that I was saying about that. That's exactly what I said. That was my idea. To find graves in caves. Right then. Like I said, I'm going to give it a bit longer, but my initial feelings, I was depressed yesterday. It actually depressed me. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Locate a long distance transmitter. Why have I just come up here? Ah. What do we need? Charge it with... Is that enough? Do I need to be fully charged? No, I need to be fully charged. That's fair enough. Thank you, Nimrod, I just noticed. Hello, Massive! Hello, hello, hello. I'm coming to terms with it, lad. Guys, look, just bear with me for a while. This is a game I've been obsessed with for over 1,000 hours. I've played it for a year. It was a punch to the gut yesterday because it's not the game it used. We wanted better animals. We wanted better AI. We wanted better weather. We wanted more reasons to explore. Well, yes, we have got some reasons to explore, but it's nothing close to what we wanted. It's what the moaners wanted. The tower hosts a powerful transmitter designed to facilitate holographic communication across long distances. I'm trying to find the good humour in it. I'm trying to. The extra power should allow me to re-establish the connection to Artemis. But I can't fib. I can't pretend. I know a lot of people can. Yes. Generally speaking, yes, I am. This is interesting. Try to locate Artemis frequency uploading the data from our previous communication. Hello, buddy. Who's there, you? It's you again, isn't it? You really are real, aren't you? You aren't a dream. That's what they mean. I'm sorry, it's hard to think here. Something's wrong with the... It's easy to fabricate a better reality when you have to. I thought you might be a dream. I'm sorry, I haven't heard another voice in so long. Not since I cut the speaker from my exosuit. It said such terrible things. Ask who they are. The stronger smiles through the galactic. Static, sorry. I'm just like you. You are a traveller of worlds, aren't you? Ask what the traveller is. They do not respond with speech. They transmit a vision, a red star, and a fragile world. I do not understand the shapes within the whispers. I like life forms scattered to the far reaches of the galaxy. I see the strangest first breath. Yearning for the stars, I see myself stumbling in the crimson void, waiting for a dream of worlds. And through the darkness, I hear it said, anomaly detected. Oh, that was quite a build-up for that, I think. That was quite a build-up for anomaly detected, don't you think? I saw the vastness, the vortex spiraling out into the sky, multicoloured and vast as it grew closer and closer, like one vast sun hurtling towards the earth, and from its very centre, a bellowing, deep, resonant voice, the voice of a god. Have you got your chips, son? What I showed you just now is already inside of you. We are all born with this memory. If you don't know how we lost it, we are travellers. We are the fourth race, discovered of worlds. How long did you take to realise you were different? From the moment you woke, you must have sensed something. So did you? Before I became stranded here, I was on a journey to find others of our kind, to finally meet. It cannot be coincidence that you found this signal. Tell me, do you still have the data log from that crashed ship? Yes, of course. Frogface. I upload my exosuit's records, including the strange transmission I received, and the data found at the crashed vessel. Much of my equipment is damaged. I am alone, on foot, stranding on a sunless world. I don't even know how your signal is reaching me. But this ship you found, it belongs to me once. It belonged to me once. Perhaps there is hope after all. Let me concentrate. Right. We need to work out where we both are. If you build signal booster across this system, we should be able to triangulate your position. I'll finally get out of the hellhole and you'll get all the answers you seek. Sound like a deal? Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, it sounds like a deal, bro. Yeah, bro, it sounds like a deal, man. Yeah, sounds like a deal. I agree. Oh, strange alien creature who talks broad American. Thank you, traveller. You're going to save my life. You're going to find me. It's a deal, bro. It's a deal. I'll help you. Help you, bro. Right, what else we got? Is this... Right, let's try this. The signal source is available. Tower hosts a powerful transmission detected facility, telegraphic communications across long distances. The extra power should allow me to re-establish the connection to Artemis. Tune in to Artemis. I try to look at Artemis frequency, uploading the data from our previous communication. And signal booster across. Build a signal booster across. Access the. Oh my goodness me. Yes, I'm falling. 2. Hey, bow wow. Chicka bow wow, chicka bow wow wow wow. Yeah, let me in. Might as well learn a bit. Might as well learn a bit of language. Might as well get a bit of dough. Now, signal booster. What do I need for a signal booster? Oh, get that out of the way! Oh, I need plutonium and goddamn. Oh. What do I need? Iron and plutonium. Unless we'll get in the cave to do that, hadn't I? No, I've got plutonium in my shit. What am I thinking? Is that what I think it is? It is, isn't it? Well, I'll wait. I'll wait. I probably will need money at some point. I suppose I better get a little bit of it. Right, signal booster. And what am I looking for? Can't remember now. Ooh. Triangulate position. Boot. Position locked. Ready for next position. Is this a random position? Or am I got to go up there? I've got to go back up there. Any of these icons? What this is? What's this all about? What's that? That's a trading post. Your suitable site located. Is that for triangulation? What would I put in the next update? I'll show you. The removal of all that. Strip it off. Go back to what it was before. Which was actually cool. The removal of the sprites, the glitches. Keep those people out of the game. If they want multiplayer, let them play Call of Duty. Removal of taking rust off boxes so you can open them. Removal of having to find tech. Basically, just completely remove this. Just completely remove this update and start again. Let's remove this update. That's what I want for the next update. Removal of this update. Yeah, remove this update for the next update, please. That's what I want. Yeah, it will be 3 different planets. That's what I figured. I want improvements to animals. Improvements to AI. I want a reason to explore. I want caves to have stuff I need. That's the stuff that's already there. I don't want to have to pay. I don't want to have to mess about in my farms. For goodness sake. I want this glitch sorting out. I want that stupid thing in the middle to be solid like it was before instead of waving around like and irritating me. That's just man, oh man. Tell you, I was angry. I was angry. The orbs won't stop at orbs though, will it? And they're everywhere. They're everywhere. I know DN21's going to be disappointed. I saw it on his face. DN21 understands this game. DN21 understands what Sean Murray promised. And I think DN21 is probably going to say something himself at some point. He's just holding back. But I watched him live stream. And somebody asked him about the orbs. And he said he doesn't want to come across them. He doesn't want to come across those orbs. He doesn't want that. I'll tell you. You watch. Right, am I in the right place? Is this where I'm supposed to be triangulating, or am I supposed to go in the building? No. What am I supposed to be doing? I'm supposed to be triangulating from here. I guess I should. I should say I am, am I? Right, let's get iron. Did I not land next to that? Take that. Did I not land next to that? Or does that count as next to it? Could do with some iron now. Oh, that'll do. Some down there. Got some here as well, by the looks of it. There should be some around. I shouldn't have to go right up there. Right, let's try. Please don't tell me this is going to run out. Don't know if I've got enough. Do I need to fill it up? Oh, yeah. Oh, now the plutonium's on my ship. Dear Lord. The writing in the game's not very good either. They haven't got a very good writer. I don't know who's written it. Some of the stuff is writing. It's funny. Position logged, ready for next position. Right then. That took. You're joking. I landed right next. That. Unbelievable. I don't like the way it stops when you take off either. As if you're some sort of flat. It's like you'll just stop. Don't move. No momentum. I'm gonna get some iron from out here. Reduce the distance this shoots as well, so you have to get up close to mine everything. I don't know why you do that. Must have a reason for doing that. I'm assuming it's gameplay loop reasons, but I can't think of one. Right, now I've got to find that. There she blows. Oh, it's the way to turn that horrible thing off. I don't want it shaking around like that. Oh my goodness me, I was waiting for it to fix that. And now I've got it on the caser in the middle. It's just a list. Oh, people wanted to know where they was going in the galactic map. Right, do it. Yeah, but that's not the dream of No Man's Sky. Ah, just do it. Just do it. People want to meet people, yeah, in No Man's Sky, but the game was about loneliness. It's about getting out into space and being lonely and the isolation of space. Nah, yeah, but that's not what people want. It. People, just do it. Yeah, but that's not No Man's Sky. No, just do it. Just do it. Right then. What you don't want is for the bud dates to make things more plasticky. How many orbs have you seen then, mate? Want to see them? I haven't seen. I haven't seen any, and I don't want to see them. As soon as I see an orb, I might want to actually pack up playing the game. To be honest. Because that will remind me that this isn't my universe. That this isn't my No Man's Sky. That's the point of this game. I don't think... even people who say they... who defend No Man's Sky, I don't really understand. I don't think they followed what Sean Murray said. I don't think they followed what Sean Murray said in interviews, what he said in articles. I don't think they've watched and followed No Man's Sky like people who, like me, who know and understand and understood what No Man's Sky was about and what it was supposed to be about. Return to space to make the contact with Artemis. Right, then that's done. Right, did I land next to it this time? Let's go get some iron while I'm at it. I mean, come on. Same stupid animals. The stupid animals are the things that bugs me the most on these planets now. Everything that bugs me about this game is still here. And now they've added extra things on top of that. Those stupid steel planets. They bug me. The ones with the metallic towers. They bug me. The ones with the silly jacks that look like children's jacks floating in midair for no apparent reason. They bug me. You know why they bug me? Because they're common. They bug me because I've seen pictures all over the place of them. Oh, look at this fantastic planet I found. Yeah, right, I found that. And that one. And that one. So far, every planet people have posted on Reddit, I found in an hour and a half. And not only that, they put what's unique about those planets all over the planet. So it's not unique anymore. It's like somebody walking over a huge pile of fossils, picking a fossil up and saying, wow, look at this. It doesn't work like that. That's not how excitement, adventure, discovery, exploration works. I mean, that's not you to need it to these parts. This is something I've been saying for a long time. Along midst stars, answer the communication by pressing down. When I first reached out to the heavens, I had no idea what to expect. The beauty, the mystery, the adventure, the danger. And here we are, aren't we? Upload your data, let's find each other. If you're as close as I think you are, we're about to make history. Did it not only just come from that terminus? Couldn't it have left the icon there, or is this a new terminus? Right then, let's find out. No, it isn't a community universe. That is absolutely the opposite of what No Man's Sky was supposed to be. And like I said, see that everything is coming to pass that I predicted. Everybody thinks it's supposed to be a community universe. You know why? Because a certain group of people got together and started obsessing about coming together. The hub was built. Then another group formed and they tried to make it into a multiplayer game, and suddenly everybody thinks it was supposed to be a multiplayer game. So now it's going to get promoted as a multiplayer game, and people are going to say, but wasn't it always supposed to be a community universe? But you're the outsider. You see it as a single player. It's supposed to be a community universe. See? And that's how it has already begun. As I predicted it would. Sean Murray did not want it to be a community. He wanted the community to come together to solve riddles and puzzles and find out about No Man's Sky, but he didn't want the idea of multiplayer, of people gathering together. That's the opposite of what No Man's Sky is about. It's the opposite of what adventure is. He hated the idea of it being called multiplayer. Speak to Artemis. Oh, there you are. Have you triangled your position? Let me know when you're ready to receive some data. Confirm. Artemis transmits a pocket of data, a star chart showing the skies around their location. Only other equipment came here with, and it's done me no good so far. I don't know where I am. I don't know how long I've been here. So we'll need to go back, take an old-fashioned approach. We can use the key sky, figure out where I am. If to visit a space station, there will plenty of locals able to match our star system. God almighty. I'll patch my translator through so they can understand what you're saying. You'll need to calibrate it first, but that should only take a few words. Oh, I have something else for you. You might find this useful. Artemis sends one last transmission, a blueprint of suspension fluid. Good luck. I'll maybe see you soon. Right, okay. Now, can I leave? Oh. It's icy, it's cold, it's heartless, it's soulless. There's nothing funny about it anymore. I don't feel humorous playing it. I just don't feel the same I used to feel when I played it. I feel like I'm playing a space sim. I feel like I'm following icons rather than playing the game and coming across icons. Right, am I supposed to fashion a... First of all, I don't know. And can you tell me, is there a way that I could tell whether I've been to a planet or not? Because I don't figure out how do you know you've already been to a planet. How do you know when you've already been to a planet? Right, let me just check what my next mission is. Calibrate the translator by learning words in the local language. Words can be... Investigate their ruins and other sacred places. Find alien life forms aboard space stations or in various planets. So I've got to learn local language. Okay. Okay. Let's land on this planet. I've discovered that already, but let's go to transmission tower. Let's go to an abandoned building. See what we got. It's under flaming water. Oh, get that case sorted out, Hello Games. What did you do that for? That's so irritating. Just so you can look around in your ship like people wanted. Oh my god. That's why I keep saying to people, be careful what you ask for. Huh? Yeah, people will probably end up getting to see their characters in third person, and then they'll people be complaining how janky and silly it looks. Just know it. Just know it. I'm not really interested in what you say, to be quite honest. I'll give you units, I'll do. Yeah, I'm not bothered, right, yeah. I don't like the way they present text anymore either. Yeah. Get you out of the way. I think it looks too like a spreadsheet. All the capital letters, all the flipping numbers, and all the hashtags. Jesus Christ. It's taken the warmth out of it. Text is important. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. Collaborate the translator by learning words. Where's the translator? What does he mean by what does that mean? I'm not taking any notice because I'm not engaged with it. Oh, let me sell all this junk. I suppose I better give you that. Don't need that. Oh, for Graga. Right. Go away. Go away. Oh, and this is stupid as well. This is stupid. Making this more complicated is stupid. So what do I do? Lane weights 3. Right, lane weights. It will do though, massive. It will do, and then people will be talking about this game as if it's a multiplayer game. The communities will come together around multiplayer, and then the idea of this game is destroyed entirely. It's nearly already destroyed now. Because people got obsessed with trying to make multiplayer work. Landing on the same planets, doing searches for... I mean... The community that supported this game basically shafted themselves. And they continue to shaft themselves because they're short-sighted. Right. Let's land here. Oh my goodness me. Control of this plane is awful. You'll see. You'll see, don't worry. I'm usually about a month ahead of everybody else start complaining. Now, Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid is a perfect example. Metal Gear Solid is a perfect example. I was saying about how they destroyed it, how they changed Metal Gear Solid, and it should never have been changed. And everybody's saying, nah, laugh out loud, laugh out loud. Then a few weeks later, loads of threads started popping up. What have they done to Metal Gear Solid? What have they done? Uh, 217. Gotta be honest, I can't be anything but honest. I knew. I started playing this game. There's so many things going through my head. After an hour, I was thinking, oh God. For a start, I had low people watching. I had about 12 people watching, and I knew that other people had like 500 people, 400 people watching because they'd just gone to a later thing. That annoyed me. And then And then I started playing the game and realising this does not feel like the same game. This just not feel like No Man's Sky. There's something different. That started to annoy me. Then I thought, I'm honest. What am I supposed to do? I can't pretend I'm happy. What am I going to do? I'm going to make myself really unpopular because I'm not going to be up all the time about No Man's Sky. I'm going to be honest. So these three things were impacting me over the first few hours of playing the game. And I know they're going to impact me over the following weeks. Because I can't help but be honest about the way I feel about something. Doesn't matter if it's unpopular. Honesty has got nothing to do with that. Did it not just find me an icon? Did it not just find me something there? Did it find me off planet? Ruin. So, like I said, this is a new start for me. It's a new start. I'm not seeing this as No Man's Sky. I'm not playing No Man's Sky. I'm playing Atlas Arises. That's why I've called it Atlas Arises. Actually, it should be Atlas Rises, shouldn't it? So I'll change that. I'm calling it Atlas Rises for a reason. Because it isn't No Man's Sky. Right. Oh, chat's disappeared. I've noticed there's a sort of like a strange thing that if everybody complains about a game, it's legitimate. But only few people complain about a game, it's whining. This is how communities brainwash each other to accept things they wouldn't ordinarily accept. Sure, but I'm not happy with the lighting either. Every time I use the lighting, I don't get much variety. Not in my imagination, though, so I'm not going to touch it about that. Seek language. Right. Is that one? Have I got one? Yes, it can be any language then. So, could do with having a bit of a walk around. A lot of these desolate planets I've noticed as well. I've noticed there's a lot of planets that don't have much on them. Try you out there. That thing in the middle, just out, it does not look part of the panel. was like an afterthought. Put the information on the panel. Make us work it out ourselves. Like we had to work out what the circle was for filling up. Stop catering to the children. That, in fact, that was already there, if I'm not mistaken. Let's find another word. Here it is. Why does a lot of planets look melted as well? These high-res textures are not doing them any favours from a slight distance. Oh my god. I hate going over planets as well. It's horrible now. Oh my god, I hate it. I just can't be bothered, you know. Can't be bothered. Oh, there must be something. Just give me the words, for God's sake. Oh, 30 hours of this before I can just explore at my will again. Oh god, I want this out of the way. That's my objective though, to get to about 5 or 6 centres, to get far away as possible, so I'll never ever ever see one of those silly glyphs. One of those silly little glitches. So I'll never ever come across a planet that's been found. So I'll never ever come across a community that's built up around the fact that anywhere they want. My god, hello games. You cop-outs, you sellouts. You backstabbers. That's what I think of hello games now. Cop-outs, sellouts, backstabbers. Lost all the respect I had for them. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, I guess forget that one then. Try to find another one. Keep playing the game in the hope I start liking it, Oz. And you keep watching me. There it is again. Well, no doubt it will convince people to buy the game. But I'm talking from my perspective. I'm not looking at it from a sales perspective. I'm looking at it from my perspective and what Sean Murray promised this game would be. And how he kept those promises with the Pathfinder and Foundation. And then totally threw them all out with this one. The only thing that had me worried in the previous updates was the fact they started adding to the guns. Clearly in preparation for the multiplayer, when people can go pew pew and turn it into Call of Duty. This is an exploration game. This is a game about being alone in a universe. People used to complain. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing to me how things change. People used to complain that there were outposts on planets, thus making it feel like you weren't alone. But suddenly, yeah, everybody's happy. There's more things in the universe, and now we can see each other. Yeah, it's fantastic. Why? Why are people hypocrites? Amazes me how people suddenly change their minds overnight just so they're not disappointed. This is ridiculous. I open that, mess about opening that, removing rust, only to find there's nothing there. Ridiculous. Now that the universe is even more full and people are happy. Jesus sakes Christ. Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. Bye. Oh, don't need doing that. What am I doing that for? I need words. Do I bother going out there? Don't really want to. Can I do it by buying stuff? Can I do it by buying stuff? Carbon, I suppose I could go get carbon. This melted world. Must be quite hot. Thamium. Let's look. Got any Thamium about? Oh my god, I don't want to. Look, I used to go to them straight away. I can't be bothered with them anymore. Too much hassle. Oh, weird. Once we get that weird. While I'm at it. Oh, God. They're not listening to the community. They're listening to the moaners. The community have been asking for so long to get rid of those milestones. The moaners have been asking so long to have multiplayer. So long to have more information in the galactic map. So they don't get lost. Bless them. So long for being able to call your shit from anywhere. So they don't have to struggle to survive on planets. Bless them. And now it's got it. They've got it. I'll just get this weird. I can't play this game for much longer than an hour and a half. It drives me nuts. Hopefully I'll get used to it. Hopefully I'll be able to do a more positive playthrough of this game at some point, but right now I'm finding it dull and boring. Empty. Dead. Lifeless. Soulless. Right then. Cheers for watching. Probably play a little bit later on. See ya.